Like the Kool-Aid man, I burst through walls. Arrow to the neck, a mundane thought. Splinter in the construct of normalcy while I soar. I'm a rabbit sparrow spitting a path narrow. Talents turning through fabricated shadows of logic. Blazing through the phase layers like a zombie. Drivers operating a thrift shop. Intellect scavengers of diluted consciousness. Rationalizing lyrical scripts sculpted in metaphorical pictures that slice through cortical fog. An autopsy of language where words bleed meaning into synaptic gaps. A hyper-accelerated analysis of paralysis where filtered verbal flatulences combusted into plasma streams of next level cognition. Here to revamp neural synaptic snaps. Rewire the loops of caveman thought. So polarizing caps of brain hats no longer resemble scurrying and praising rats. In prehistoric cognitive mazes, I infiltrate the fortress of your frontal lobe with the elegance of chaos, catalyzing micro-explosions of insight. A relentless mental artillery barrage, leaving thought carcasses smoking in the alleys of your mind. I spit with the precision of quantum scalpels, slicing through dimensional hypocrisy. Fractal rhymes expanding into every fold of your perception of linguistic hydra, whose heads regenerate with exponential ferocity. Every metaphor a particle accelerated, smashing the banal into the sublime. I'm the embodiment of cerebral insurgency, riding the high-frequency tachyons.
Intellect.
Bending time in the corridors of memory. Detonating dormant ideas like cemented landmines, turning ignorance into molten steel. Poured over the foundation of outdated dogma. I'm the spectral observer in the theater of thought, documenting the collapse of shallow paradigms as they convulse under the weight of hyper-real cognition. My verses are viral vectors of truth, inoculating neurons against the poison of repetition. I dance along the edge of chaos. Each syllable is scalpel slicing through the prefrontal cortex, leaving scars of enlightenment that throb with electric resonance. I'm a philosopher warrior, wielding words like antimatter, collapsing the stars of weak concepts into black holes of comprehension. I traverse the neural highways of your consciousness at speeds where the concept of time disintegrates. Every bar a fractal of infinite recursion, where meaning folds back on itself until it pierces the very membrane of perception. I operate in the liminal space in between reality and abstraction. A conductor of synaptic storms, a neurologist of the soul's architecture. My rhymes are kinetic sculptures of cognition, spinning through the vortex of awareness until the brain melts into a liquid prism of understanding. I inhale the data of existence. Hell, it is a red burst that carves canyons into the cerebral cortex, igniting dormantry instinctively like lightning, striking the ionosphere of imagination. I am the paradox incarnate, chaotic yet precise. Brutal yet divine, a linguistic juggernaut whose path is the destruction of mediocrity. Every word detonates assumptions, every metaphor fractures the illusory walls of perception. I am the sledgehammer in the cathedral of conventional thought, the virus in the mainframe of culture. I encode rebellion in syllables, encrypt defiance in rhyme schemes, and fold layers of hyper-intelligence into the warp. And with every line, I am the ghost in the machine, the pulse in the algorithm, the shadow in the cortex, sparking revelations with the force of a billion synaptic storms. My consciousness, a nexus of quantum possibility. My lyrics, a map of chaos geometry. I shatter the boundaries of linear logic, transcend the limitations of pedestrian intellect. The world bends at the gravity of my words, neurons ignite in pyrotechnic displays of epiphany.
I am the storm and the eye, the air and vertebrae. Born in the prey, I feast on ignorance, digest it and regurgitate it.
As diamond-edge clarity, my metaphors are weapons. My flow is artillery. Mind a battlefield where every syllable is a landmine of comprehension. I tear down temples of false reasoning, escape the cathedrals of hidden knowledge. Construct palaces of raw insight in the ruins of cognitive inertia. I am the architect of mental apocalypse, the general of synaptic insurgency, the prophet of cerebral upheaval. My rap is a continual gravity just covering the remote in thought, flooding every cortex, burning every preconceived notion, leaving only the raw, unfiltered essence of awareness. I am the rabbit sparrow, the Kool-Aid sledgehammer, the neural hacker, the chaos conductor. When my final verse crashes through every mind it touches, shatters and rebuilds itself in the furnace of brutal genius comprehension.